All right. More Final Fantasy II. Sitting here getting everything ready, listening to the Final Fantasy prelude. I keep waiting for like more of it to kick in, like in the later games. And no, this is it. This is the whole thing on Final Fantasy II. Hey, what up, Paul? Play a good game? No. You know what I might? I might play a very modern game next. You know what I've been eyeing is, you get out of the way. Boop. I've been eyeing this new indie-ish game that just came out. Romeo is a Dead Man. I'm considering doing this. It looks really cool. It's a new, like, AA indie game from a developer I like. It looks wild.
Allow me to explain. It's gonna get a bit long, so bear with me now.
Yo, what up, Retro? So this might be next.
Living in a quiet little town is the hero of our story.
Like, where's gameplay?
A woman who has lost her
Oh, this trailer has no gameplay.
My name is Dead Man.
The game looks freaking sick. Well, I like Grasshopper. I've liked their games in the past. I liked No More Heroes. And this game looks pretty damn fun.
What is your name?
Julia.
I like how insane their games are.
You and I are the same.
So yeah, this is a maybe. This could be my next game.
Are you the one destroying it?
I think my consciousness is making me do
So maybe you'll be happy if I do a modern game like that. All right. And what up, Retro dude? Why weren't you streaming? You're my pre-stream entertainment. I usually watch your stream until it's time to start. Hey, Audie, you're still alive? How you doing, Audie? Good to see you. Oh, you're playing RE9 as well. Yeah, everyone's playing that. Not only a modern game, but an indie game and a new IP. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Well, that's one of them that's kind of like in the gray area indie game. Like, they're not a brand new tiny studio. Grasshopper Manufacture's been around forever, and they do a lot of work for larger companies. But this one is completely self-financed, self-produced. Like, AA game. Alright, we gotta board the Dreadnought. What do you want? Wild Rose? Rebel Curs. Sure, but they're not a AAA dev making a soulless cash grab on IPs that aging gamers remember from their childhood. True. So you're saying I shouldn't play that one? I should keep working on my, still alive, dealing with a lot of family stuff the past few months. It kind of dipped, so, oh, that sucks. I hope that's going all right, but it's good to see you again. Family's the worst. You should meet my brother. He's a real bastard. I asked Audie to play Stardew Valley with me, and she disappeared from the internet for 6 months just to not do it. I don't blame her. Oh, this guy's kind of tough. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're not going to see a lot of the people that are usually in the stream today because they're playing Resident Evil 9. Like, we probably won't see Shat. Shat's probably just playing Resident Evil 9 right now. I think he took several days off work just to play the new Resident Evil. I think the last game that I took, like, time off of work to play was, like, Dark Souls 2. I think I took a couple days off work when Dark Souls 2 dropped. He's gonna get to RE9 right after he stick out of his mouth. So never? Well, these guys are kind of tough. Let's not fight them all. I'm just taking this chance to get my laptop sorted for work because I forgot last night. Did play 2 hours of it so far, getting back to it in a few. How is it? I'm not watching any streams of it or anything because I don't want to spoil it, but is it good? Excited to play RE9. I started RE1 last night. Hopefully I can play 9 before 10 is released. You say that like that would be a weird thing to do when most of the games are amazing and absolutely you should play them if you haven't. Okay, so far not much to compare yet. Like, in what world is it a bad take that you should play Resident Evil 1 before you play Resident Evil 9? I don't get it. Especially since it's basically a direct sequel to RE2, is my understanding. Like, they're going back to Raccoon City after it was essentially nuked at the end of RE2. Kinda, it's like 20 to 30 years in the future. Wait, did Basuna not work? Do I need Esuna? Why is that not working? Keep trying. Blind must not go away after the fight's over. I must need Esuna. Oh yeah. Hey, get out of the way. I want to go down them stairs. Ooh. Damn it! Quit paralyzing Guy. I meant to Stardew. Now Audie probably won't be in chat again until September. You know, I finally picked up Stardew myself when it was on a big sale. I don't even know if I'll ever play it, but I bought it. Yo, what up, Mule? It's so good. It always bores me. Yay, Sword leveled up and Blizzard leveled up. Hell yeah. Dude, that dude is guarding them stairs. He will not move. Fine. I'll fight him. Oh my god, Gordon. Well, Gordon's dead. Pretty good damage. Head out for a walk. Wanted to wish you a happy Friday. Leave alert. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. Enjoy your walk. Get wrecked. Got him. Curse Tome. Oh, dude, he doesn't go away when I kill him? He's still guarding the friggin' stairs. Go, go, go. There we are. Uh-oh. Iron Gate blocks the doorway. The cell is empty. Damn it! Can't even get in there. Mine. Fuck, they're kind of scary. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Ouch. I think we're gonna have to step out of the Dreadnought and use a tent. I've gone through a lot of my mana. When have I been gaming? It's been Arc Raiders. I don't remember the last time I played Stardew. Oh, Arc Raiders? I know you're playing that. It's a pretty good game. I like that game. What up, 3 times? All right, we need to use a tent. I think I have several. Or I have literally none, and I really should have checked. I don't have any tents. You know what? I think we have to march all the way back to town. We need some tents. Excuse to work on like protect and shit more. Can you sing a Final Fantasy airship? Is powered flight really considered floating? I think so. Good philosophical question. Remember when everyone talked about the sinking of the Hindenburg? How that was like a big thing? I don't know if anyone ever actually said those words. Probably not. Down all hands, yeah, exactly. Oh, we need an Estuna stat. Ether's intense of some kind. Those are the things I want to bring with me up here.
Average Final Fantasy to enjoy it.
True. I am very much an enjoyer of this game. Leveling all of my spells is becoming an addiction. This is gonna end up being like a 30-hour playthrough of like a 15-hour game because I want to keep like making sure all of my spells get to a nice high level. Like, look, here, now I have an excuse to use Asuna again. How exciting. I heard you comparing it to 10 and making sure everybody... At least one thing, I can see it, yeah. I always do that in 10. Every single fight in 10, I try to have every single party member take at least one action. I did the same thing, swap Kimahri to just embarrass himself, so at least gets a point. The thing is, Kimahri is actually really good. Like, really good. It's just everyone else is even better. Like, you can make your whole party so broken in that game that, like, the guy that gets the least broken, Kimahri, feels useless in comparison. Put, like, a late-game Kimahri in any other Final Fantasy, and he's basically a god. Mario over Riku? Dude, Riku is so useful. Are you kidding me? You have her steal from a robot and they just die in a single hit? And what do you mean you don't use Waka? What about flying enemies? See, that's the thing. Every single party member has a very specific use case that they are awesome for, except Kimahri. That's Kimahri's problem. He's the only one that doesn't have that one amazing use case that everyone else does. Waka's incredibly important. Hey, Protect leveled up. Nice. Early game, late game, Lulu plus Tidus plus Yuna. The rest are a waste. That is a smooth brains take, my man. You're so wrong about that. Nah, you should be using everyone except arguably Kimahri, but even then, Kimahri ain't bad. He's just not as great as everyone else. Rule Final Fantasy, MC plus Black Mage plus White Mage. What about in Final Fantasy IV, where your MC is a paladin and he can do all the healing you need? Well, you know, after he becomes a paladin, not when he's a Dark Knight. Also, you get like, what, up to 5 characters at a time in 4, I think? I'm trying to remember. I think it's 5 party members. Final Fantasy 4 isn't real. Stop talking about trash games. It's a good game. It's not one of the best Final Fantasies, but I like 4. I think it's fun. I miss back when it was 4, people. I think that I always thought 4 was a better number than 3. That's one reason, one of many reasons 9 is my favorite, is I like that 9 went back to 4 party members. I don't think 4 is one of the best, but I do think it's a very good game. 4 might be my least favorite. 4 and 5 are my least favorite of the 2D era. I probably like 4 more than 5. Depends how abilities work. 4 characters is better for having special purpose characters, like when they split white black mages. Yeah, see, that's the thing, because technically what you're saying is kind of right, that okay, this town will do. That like main character plus a white and a black mage is kind of like the OP build. You're right, which is a big reason that I like it when you can have a 4th character that can kind of be whatever you want him to be, you know? 7, you just load everyone up with spells for damage and healing. Doesn't really matter what jobs. 7's very breakable. That's one fun thing about it. I like the games that can be like completely broken. It's a good time. That pathetic little fire cast from Guy. Have we used Shell yet this turn? Yes, I have not used Protect. Anyway, Tactics is supreme. I tend to not count Tactics when I'm discussing my favorites because it's a spin-off, but I know it's a lot of people's like gold standard. A lot of people absolutely adore that game. I like what I've played of it, but as I've said, I'm oh, I can't use the N here? Alright, different town, I guess. I'm generally too smooth-brained for Final Fantasy Tactics. Everyone's gonna laugh at me when I play that game on stream because I'm gonna lose so much. It's gonna be embarrassing. No shame if you like more futuristic settings, but gameplay-wise, Tactics is just a huge step up from every other button. But I do not like Tactics, SRPGs, is that what they called them? I don't like SRPGs as much as just traditional JRPGs, like, at all. I like the regular, this type way more. There's probably an inn here, right? Gatria? They got bombed like everyone else, didn't they? Where's the inn? I know you got one. There it is. Shit. I needed to resurrect Gordon first. He's dead still. I mean, I could just leave him dead. He's literally useless, but we'll resurrect him. There you go, Gordon, buddy. Stop being dead. All right. I'm gonna buy some 10th while I'm here. How much money do I have? I'm pretty rich. 39k. The traditional turn-based is too hard to actually make difficult and engaging. Most Final Fantasy games really come down to build and grind, and strategic thinking is pretty minimal. Play other games of Final Fantasy. Play SMT if you don't think that you can make that type of gameplay exceedingly challenging. Fully restores from a cottage. Hell yeah, dude. Let's buy like 10 of them. That's like all my money. Who cares? SMT is amazing. You're just not big-brained enough for it. You can't handle it. All right. Now we can fully heal our health and mana outside of the Dreadnought if we need to. Wait. Yeah, they're all level 6 currently. Okay. Laptop has a million updates and I haven't used it in over 6 months. What do you use for like your normal computing needs? Expedition 33 is pretty interesting with its real-time defensive moves. It's not really more strategic, but it keeps you locked in and engaged. Yeah, I agree. It is a good system. It, you know, it kind of borrows from Legend of Dragoon, going way back in time. But it's a cool game. Twelve also has good ideas with its real-time with pause approach. You had to think about positioning, but it still felt like Final Fantasy. Yeah, 12's great. You're not going to hear me disagreeing on that. 12's a great game. I thought 12 was underrated, but I feel like ever since the remaster, 12's kind of seen in a better light than it used to be. So I think it's probably properly rated now. Bluepoint Games, a PlayStation studio that was recently shut down, pitched a remake of Bloodborne in 2025 as their next game. From Software said no. The studio was told that the numbers made sense, but From Software didn't want it to happen. Good for them, man. Thank you, From Software. I agree. The less From Software games existence, the better. Yeah, that's how I meant it. Bloodborne does not need a remake at all. It's a bad idea. The rumor is it was Miyazaki that held it up. He thinks of it as his baby and doesn't want any projects he's not overseeing. Yeah, which is the right call. I want to play the Demon Souls remake because I freaking love From Software, but from everything I've seen, there's very, very, very valid complaints about the fact that they kind of butchered the art style of the game and that it's worse than the original. Like, we probably wouldn't be better off with a remaster of the original that kept the original art style and everything and just kind of made it look slightly nicer and run at a higher frame rate than the remake. That's all Bloodborne needs. Bloodborne needs like an update for modern hardware so we can actually play it at like a high frame rate. That's it. That's all Bloodborne needs. Needs a Bloodborne 2 release to all platforms and not Switch. Yeah, Bloodborne 2 would be exciting. And that new game's not Bloodborne 2 though. It's like an all online game. It looks more like Night Rain than like a proper Bloodborne 2. I don't know. I don't really have any interest in that Switch game they're making. I think it looks kind of dumb. Yo, Shell leveled up and Fire for Guy. Very nice. I don't actually want a Bloodborne 2. I want another Lovecraftian Souls-like from Miyazaki. I will be interested in whatever Miyazaki does next after the dumb Switch 2 game that I'll probably never play because I ain't ever buying a Switch 2. Hopefully it's a timed exclusive to Switch 2 and it'll eventually come to consoles that matter. But I don't know. Stays on as a Nintendo deal? No clue. I think they've said. Yay, Furion, get better at Blizzard. And he got more spirit. Hell yeah. He's got spirit. Yes, he do. He's got spirit. How about you? Much as I love Bloodborne and Dark Souls, I really wish talented people in studios like From would do way less remasters, remakes, and sequels. Has From Software done a single... I mean, they've done sequels, but have they done a single remaster or remake? I don't think they have. I don't think From Software's done any of that. They do like their sequels. But sequels, I have no issue with sequels. I love sequels. I mean, all the Dark Souls stuff gets remasters. Unsure who. I don't think From Software has actually done any of those. It's because Namco Bandai or Bandai Namco or whoever is the publisher for Dark Souls, so they can basically re-release them as much as they want. I want Sekiro 2 so I can see Jay Conquerors versus 3 times told arguing over it. Yeah, I think Sekiro is one of the greatest games ever made. I think it's From Software's best game. I love Sekiro, everything about it. I've beaten it like 5 times now, I think. I've gotten every ending at least once, and I've got several endings multiple times. Skill issue 3 times. You get good. I think Elden Ring 2 is in the works. That's a shame. Elden Ring is probably their worst modern game. I would rather a sequel to any other FromSoft game, any of them. Dude, Basuna sucks. It never works. Makes sense. They made... Oh, guys, hands leveled up. You're getting better at throwing hands. They made enough money for Scrooge McDuck to go swimming off that one. I know, it's a real shame, dude. Freaking normies and their love of open world. I want to live in the alternate reality where not every series has to go open world. I think hardcore bands also pick Elden Ring for the best one, if you say so. Back to RE9, have fun. I mean, recency bias will always be a thing. There'll always be a lot of people that will just pick whatever's the most recent one as the best in their opinion. So we'll see after they release something else how many people still think Elden Ring is the best one. I mean, you know, not a Switch 2 exclusive that no one actually plays, but a game people actually play. Hey, Blink leveled up. Nice. Ambushed. Damn it. Damn it. Can I miss under all of them? Oh god, that's not much damage when it hits all of them. Fair enough. He's back. You haven't blinked this round. We'll keep going. See down, or let's go up there. What's through that door? All right, getting all of these, like, protect and shell and all that up to level 5, they've got to be actually, like, fairly effective by now, right? I assume the first few levels they were borderline useless, but I bet they're strong enough that they're decent now. Did I like Clair Obscura? What I played of it, yes, I liked it very much. I will only play the opening few hours, though. I need to go back to it at some point and finish it. But I really enjoyed what I played, yes. Feels about as classic FF as a current gen game can feel. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, clearly Final Fantasy was the single biggest influence on it. It very much feels like, if you had asked me in like 2002 what Final Fantasy games would look like in, you know, 15, 20 years, I probably would have described Clair Obscur. Personally, I'm not one of the people that hates the direction Final Fantasy has gone. I thought the last few Final Fantasies were really good. But I would be very happy if they went back to like turn-based for the next game or two. I would be very, very happy if they did that. Thundertome, interesting. I should give that to Furion? Sure. I don't know what curse even does. Teaches a curse spell, inflicts curse. What is curse? I guess I'll give it to Maria. She's my black mage. But I don't know if I'll ever use that. I have no idea what curse does. Oh, they accidentally did that 2 turns in a row. Whoops. Oh, ho, ho, Furion, more MP, baby. Nice. He's becoming a very, very, very respectable white mage. Or paladin, whatever. Dark bow, that's new. Way low accuracy. Ah. A bow that can plunge its target into darkness. Good damage, terrible accuracy. I don't think she uses the bow enough for me to care. We'll try it, I guess. More magic defense for Maria and Guy. Very nice. I feel the way I'm playing this is making my party exceedingly overpowered. Which is fine. I like being overpowered. It's fun. Oh, wait, I already used shell. We meant protect. Protect. There we are. Ah, dead anyway. Another closed gate. Thief's gloves. What do those do? Oh, they're very good. They enhance agility, but they do more magic interference. Maybe I should give them to Guy. Yeah, let's give him to Guy. Esuna. There she is! You opened the Iron Gate. Hello. Furion, I meant to meet you at Kashuin Keep, but things didn't go as planned. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to rescue me. You're welcome. It's Sid. Let's save the thank yous for later. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine and toss the Sunfire in. Got it? I'm gonna get the airship ready for takeoff, and I don't plan on waiting around long. All right. More spirit for Firion. Dude, he's a better freaking paladin than Cecil at this point. Like, Cecil wishes he was as good of a paladin as my Firion is. Shell doesn't help that much, but it does help. It seems like maybe it's lowering magic damage by like 20% right now, somewhere around there if I had to guess. Alright, that everything down here. How many? There are 10 chests in the Dreadnought. We got half of them. Alright. We're running low on mana. I guess we'll just attack. I think this game might have missable chests. Yeah, I'm trying to be as thorough as I can as I go through each area. I really would very much like to get the, you know, full completion, whatever stuff. Oof. Yeah, Maria can't hit shit with that new bow. The arc bow sucks. We're going back to the longbow? Is that what it was? I guess. Wait, excuse to use Asuna. You gotta do it, buddy. So you're getting far into this? Yeah, I think we're fairly far. We're playing real slow, but... You know, this is meant to be a slow, casual, for fun playthrough. I'm not going for speed here. How you doing, you boy? I'm gonna step outside and use one of my cottages, actually. Refill all my mana. Burning through all my mana, trying to get Maria's spells up. Good, played some Requiem earlier. It's fun so far. I'm glad to hear that. Feels like 8 and the second game remake mixed with RE4. I have a question. Why is it chasing Grace? Why is Jake chasing Grace, and why does light hurt him? I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Hey, that guy's guarding the exit. I'm trying to leave. Damn it, we can't leave. I screwed up. I wasted all my mana. I could step out and use my cottage. I guess I can use ethers. That does not restore very much mana. That means we are on, like, no mana usage for the rest of this dungeon. He gave me the Apocalypse outfit for Grace, and I put it on as soon as the game started, and she's even wearing in the cutscene. She's got shit all over her face. I've watched nothing, because I didn't want any spoilers. I don't know shit about the game, so I don't even know what that's referring to. Because I'm probably not going to get around to playing it for a while. I guess we'll let Gordon attack too, since we need to save mana. I got a pre-order outfit called the Apocalypse outfit. I pre-ordered 2 days ago, and it's a custom outfit that was even in the cutscene. Okay. I did not get that. I did not pre-order it. I'll buy it later on sale, probably. So this is still locked, isn't it? Maybe now that I rescued the princess, I can open this, because I don't want to miss any chests. I already said I was going to play when it dropped. Just went ahead and pre-ordered 2 days before. Sure. Owie. Nope, still can't open that. I wonder how I open that damn gate. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. They're blind us all. Blind doesn't seem to do much in this game, though. I feel like we still never really miss. Maybe I can just ignore it. Is blind broken? Dude, both my damage dealers are paralyzed. How annoying. Dude, this fight sucks. They're doing so much damage to us. There. Hey, Maria's bow leveled up. Nice. Inferion gained strength. Very good. Not bad, actually. I've been working on everyone's magic so much. It's probably a good idea to work on our physical abilities for a bit here. Ambushed. How annoying. Ah, damn, they always paralyze Guy. Nice. Ah, blinded again. Let me get unblinded. Esuna leveled up. Nice. More Furion strength. I need that badly. I put like all of my time with Furion into making him a white mage and not nearly enough into hitting things with a sword. Damn, if like any of these hit, it's gonna... Oh, it's gonna hurt bad. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Spear went up. Furion got more health and agility. And stamina. Maria, strength, good. Damn, this fight again? I might have you do Thunder for this fight. Four chests up there of the... Okay, so I know where all 5 remaining chests are. There's 4 right here, and 1 in that early area behind that locked gate. Damn, they're paralyzing everyone. Obnoxious. Damn it! Now it's just Furion. More agility. So much agility, dude. Furion's fast as hell. I don't know why. I wish I could get some agility on Guy. He's so slow. More strength for Maria. Oh. Trident. Main Gauche. That's like a knife, right? Monsters. Ooh, you're kind of scary. Do that. There we are. Ice Shield. That is a knife. Which is different than swords, right? It's a different skill, isn't it? I assume they're 2 different skills. Let me double check. Yes, a knife is a separate thing. Damn, a knife character could have been fun. I should have made somebody use knives. However, how about that Ice Shield? Resistant to fire. Is the Gold Shield have any special resistances? Resistant to poison? Fire is more useful than poison. Alright, we'll swap. Giant's Helm. More magic interference, but look at that defense. And accuracy up. I wonder once again if this would be better on Guy. I don't really care about his magic interference. It would raise his attack? Yeah. Do it. All right. Oh, I should equip that trident on Gordon, since none of us use spears anyway. Maybe he'll actually be not completely useless. Yeah, way better damage. This might be the end of this area. Oh. I can heal that. Hmm. Ah. Go team. Stun Tome, Fire Tome. I don't think I'll care about those. Ooh, do I have to fight you guys? Or do I have to, like, find a way? I probably have to find a way around without touching any guards, I'm guessing. Not there. More agility for Furion. This one, agile dude. Whoa, that's kind of scary. I don't like this fight at all. Maybe I should have Maria. I don't want to run out of magic for the boss fight. All right, we'll try it. Jeez. Guy's like the only one that does respectable damage to these dudes. And he blinded us all. God. Yeah, you used Thunder on at least the first guy. Berserk. Oh shit. Oh, they're hitting a lot harder now. Maybe I should protect if they're gonna berserk. Scourge? Jeez. More spirit. More strength per guy. Don't die on me. Shit, dude. We're really gonna run out of mana completely. Not good. I was way too wasteful with my mana early. The hell is that? Oh no, sleep? Dude, these magicians are a pain in the ass. No, I don't want to use any more magic. I want to be able to protect and shell on the boss fight. Screw it. Do I have antidote? There we are. Damn it, can't get by here. Fuck. I didn't realize how reliant I'd become on magic. We kind of suck when we can't spam our spells. We only have Guy for good physical damage. Everyone else is trash. Oh, jeez. Maybe I should run from this. Is fleeing that hard in this game? I've never tried to flee in this game before. There it goes. Helldivers. Whoa, they hit hard. Maria. Or health and evasion, nice. Gah. Huh. I'm assuming this is the boss fight. We're kind of low on health. I am not confident we win this fight. I hope we do. I see the Dreadnought's engine. Use the Sunfire. You throw the Sunfire into the engine. What have you done? The engine. That voice. There's no time, Maria. The ship will blow up any minute. We have to get to Cid's airship. There was a chest I never figured out how to get. Is that gone forever? Did I just fail? It was locked. It was behind a locked gate. I don't know how to get to it. Every time I messed with it multiple times, but it was locked. I didn't find a switch so I could unlock gates anywhere. Damn. So much for getting my full completion, I guess. %100% over, I guess so. I tried. I have no idea what the secret is to getting that chest in that case. But I don't intend to go back and redo that whole dungeon for it. I guess I can not save over my old save and I can go back and get it there later. Let's sleep at the end and get our mana back. Brief BRB. I'm gonna get more coffee. I want more. More coffee. I'll let this music play though. I like this music. Man, freaking RE9 is ruining my viewership. I don't think I've ever seen my viewership this low. There's no one here. Everyone's playing Resident Evil. Those freaking games. I mean, they're great games. I can't really blame people. The princess is safe. Runs away to drop it to 1. I don't play RE. Honestly, you're missing out 3 times. They're great games. Princess is safe and well. I wish the same were true of the king. Princess is safe and well. Princess is safe and well. It's just terrible. The king's condition's taking a turn for the worse. Blew up the dreadnought, did you? I always knew you had it in you. Thanks, pal. Oh. Gordon, Minwoo, and Firion, I have one last request to ask of each of you. Please listen carefully. Gordon, you've grown so strong. I want you to lead our army. Do all you can to help Hilda. My liege, I swear it on my very life. Minwoo, you know of the legend. The legend speaks of the ultimate magic that was sealed away. The seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. Freaking Ultima. I still don't know if it sucks in this game or not. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. The time to break the seal binding the Ultima Tome is upon us. Firion, I would have you go to Daist, home of the Dragoons. I was told that all of the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire. Yet I refuse to believe there are no survivors in so noble a group. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I am convinced we will need the Dragoons and their wyverns. If you combine your efforts, the day of our victory will come. This I ask of each of you. Take care of Hilda. Your Majesty. We should save our tears for another time. We must carry out the king's last wishes. We each have our duties. Let's let them not go unfulfilled. So where are the dragoons? Where do I go? Oh, hey there. Hee hee. Hee hee. What the hell, Hilda? You're not Hilda, are you? Or her capture was so disturbing that she's regressed to, like, childhood. When the Emperor first moved against Deist, we dismissed the attack as a mere skirmish. But the Emperor feared the power of the Dragoons. He meant to wipe them out. Some say the Dragoons can speak the language of the Wyverns. If you go to Deist, you may find Wyverns that yet live. A Wyvern would make for a most advantageous ally. You should visit the port of Paloom and seek out a ship to take you to Deist. Okay, I gotta go to Paloom. Thank you. We've lost our king. Oh, back to working on our Protect and Shell and Thunder and Blink. You can be working on fire as well. More agility. Maybe it's this town? What's this town called? Paloom. This is it. Ye be looking for passage to Deist, are ye? Well, this be your lucky day. Just so happens me ship was about to leave for Deist. Be ye wanting a ride? Doesn't this seem a little too convenient, Firion? Maybe it is, but there aren't any other ships going to Deist. We're just gonna have to trust her. Me name's Lila. I'll be waiting outside the city for ye. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're set to go. I trust her completely. Nope. Leave me alone. Might as well get full mana. I wonder how long this game is. Like, am I halfway? I wonder if I'm halfway yet. I don't actually know how long this game is. I don't remember, since it's only my second time ever playing it. I remember being... It's definitely longer than one. It's definitely long. One's really short. Like, I played one very slow, because I did it 100%. And it still took, what, 15, 16 hours only? Trust in pirates doesn't say much for the space you got between your ears. We'll spare you your lives, but your loot be ours now. Yeah, we'll see about that, dude. What's this? Is it a fight you be wanting? You really are stupid. Get 'em, boys. Oh, these poor pirates are fucked. They literally can't hurt us. We will use this as an excuse to work on our spells and shit. Good fight. You almost had us, pirates. Hey, guy got spirit, noise, and magic. Enough, I know when I'm beat. Go on then, do what you're gonna do and be done with it. What are ye up to? You want to fight the Empire together? A bunch of outcasts like us fighting right alongside the likes of ye? I think I like the sound of that. To your posts, boys, whether it be Dice or the edge of the world, we'll get you there. Lila joined the party, nice. We got a sexy pirate captain on the party now. What'd she use, knives maybe? Lila, what do you use? Dagger and a longsword. What? That's kind of cool. Favorite hand is her left hand, so she's left-handed. What a neat touch. So a longsword in one hand and a dagger in the other. That's kind of neat. I might just let her stay like that. Although I can give her a better dagger with the main gouge. And give her a better sword, too. Your mithril sword. There you go. You get some good stuff. That gold hairpin's kind of good. Yo, I kind of want that for Maria. I think I'm going to unequip that on you. You have a bronze helm. I think Maria gets the gold hairpin. Hell yeah, Maria, look at that. That's a good upgrade. Alright, does she have any spells? She has Thunder 4. Okay. But not very much mana. Alright, we got a boat! We can sail the seas now. Yo, what up, Unilin? Getting close to the end of this one already? I don't know. I don't know how long this game is. I've only ever played it one time before. I don't remember. I don't think I'm close to the end. I don't think. I think I'm maybe halfway. We haven't fought the Emperor yet, and I know that there's 2 main fights against the Emperor. Where am I even going? Oh, I'm going to Deist. We want to go to where the Dragoons are. I kind of think Lila's cool, and I wish she was a permanent party member. She's my favorite little extra member so far. This thing looks interesting. In here, maybe? I don't know. What is this? Mysidian Tower. That's not what I'm looking for. She's pretty fun, yeah. Comes pre-trained for dual-wielding ninja style. Plus, she's a pirate, and I like pirates. I don't have a I'm going to... I already forgot the name of the town. I think I'll know it if I see it. So they're from Paloom. Maybe it was like straight south from there. Can you get off your boat anywhere in this game? Ah, you don't have to use ports like Final Fantasy 1. I can just get off anywhere I want. Maybe down here would make sense. Buccaneers. Dragoon Town, yeah, that's what we're looking for. I am absolutely loving this game, by the way, Unilin. I don't, like I was mentioning yesterday on stream, I don't know if I've always heard people generally don't like Final Fantasy 2. It's kind of the black sheep of the series. And this is the only version I've ever played, the Pixel Remaster, so it's possible Pixel Remaster just fixed everything people don't like about it, but with this game being my only real experience with it, I love Final Fantasy 2. I think it's great. I enjoyed it when I played the Pixel Remaster. It smoothed out a lot of bugs from the NES version. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Magicism's still a problem because it takes so long, but it does. So I've had Memoria doing nothing but black magic the whole game, but I'm trying to level Thunder, Blizzard, and Fire all, and I only got them all up to level 6. And that's like all she does. Thunder's probably getting close to level 7. It's the one I'm mostly doing now. I know at some point I'm going to have to drop the trying to level all of them thing because it's just not tenable. But I want to get all of them to at least high enough that they're not useless late game. Like, that's good enough. If they're not useless, if I can use my, like, Fire 7 late game, then good enough. Although I'll probably main Flare. Once I get Flare, I might just spam that the rest of the game. We'll see. Because I don't know if... Do you know if Ultima's still broken in Pixel Remaster? I actually have no idea if it is or not. But I know that's one of the most infamous bugs. If they actually made Ultima good in this one, I'll use Ultima. Oh man, these bugs are tough. Whoa, we're not supposed to be here yet. I don't think we're supposed to be here. Layla got wrecked. Your workhorse spells will be usable, but you get Flare, Holy Ultima so late, they're hard to level up to a usable point by the boss. Okay. I never knew what Ultima was broken. Ultima's good. It scales based on all spell levels total. You need to grind a lot for it. Yeah, in the original NES version, Ultima was broken. Like, it was a really shitty spell. We're in a little... these three will be fine, but poor Layla. Flee? You cowardly mantis. Also, I went unarmed with Guy, and he's a freaking beast, dude. I love unarmed in this game. Especially that it calls them hands. So we leveled up his hands. The guy's getting better at throwing hands. That dude does damage. People told me on day one when I was like, hey, let's do someone unarmed. People told me it was bad in this game. I think they're crazy. It seems really, really good. Guy fucks shit up. All right, Layla, wake up. We need to get the hell off of this landmass. Layla can't handle it. I don't think it's where I'm supposed to be. Maybe it is. Where else would I go? Can I sail around this? I can. Ambushed by killer fish and sea snakes. Oh. We're up, Mr. White Mage. I am finding though that Lila's stuff leveled up. I'm finding that magic is crazy strong in this game. If you actually put in the time and effort to level your magic, it's freaking crazy good. I think the last time I played through this game, I didn't really bother with my magic at all. I just kind of made everyone physical, and I made it through the game like that, but seems like magic's strong as hell in this game if you actually level it. Although, leveling Protect and Shell, I admit, is getting a little obnoxious. Because I basically just have to use Protect, Shell, and Blink every fight. I know it'll pay off, it'll pay dividends late game against hard bosses, but... constantly using Protect, Shell, and Blink is getting a little annoying. Blood spells are worth it. Also level Revive by constantly casting a living people. I haven't found Revive yet, but I agree I will. I wonder what this little cave is. We're in pure exploration now since I just got my boat. I don't know where anything is. Tropical Island. I'm probably not supposed to be here yet. I have no idea where the freaking... Yeah, I've been leveling Esuna quite a bit. I've got Esuna up to 5. Bostuna's only level 3. It's harder to use effectively, but I'm working on it. Obviously, I'm using Furion as like a paladin. He's like my white mage plus sword and shield user. But he's mostly focusing on leveling Protect and Shell at the moment. I want to get both of those up to a good level. And Guy is mostly just punching, but I did give him Cure, and I'm leveling Blink on him. Because trying to do Shell, Protect, and Blink all on Furion would have just taken way too long. So we gave one of them to Guy. Maybe up here in the top right? Hmm. Thunder's got to be close to 7. This little island. Are you guys scary? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, that's a good sign. I can actually kill these guys pretty easily. That's a good sign that maybe we're in the right place. More strength and agility for Firion. I always want more strength for Firion. He's not very strong. Oh, promising. Maybe this is it. Just kill these guys. Diced! This is it! Alright, we found it. Hello, child. Go away, don't come any closer. I'm gonna tell my mom. Also, apparently I missed a missable, like a permanently missable chest on the freaking Dreadnought, so I literally can't do my 100% run I was trying to do. I was trying to get every chest. Now I can't. Because of this stupid Dreadnought. I missed one chest there that was behind a locked gate I couldn't figure out how to open. I'm kind of mad about it. Are you his mom? Hope my son hasn't caused you any trouble. If he has, I do apologize. My husband was a dragoon. The Imperial soldiers killed him along with the rest. My son and I are the only two left. Throw out the save file. Start over. In the room behind us is the last surviving wyvern. It seems to be trying to tell us something, but I cannot speak its tongue. If we only had one of the pendants, we would be able to understand it. The Cavern of the Wyverns lies north of this castle. That cavern may hold one of the pendants that allows one to speak the wyvern's language. I already know wyverns. Dragoons fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water. The wyverns writhed in agony until last their breath. With their wyverns dead, the dragoons were picked off one by the Empire. Alright, so we need to go check that cave out, eh? Hey, little buddy. Sierra. Looking for a dragon? Oh, I know where you're going with this. I know what's coming. Something about dragging these nuts. Besides, the best setup for that is, do you like Imagine Dragons? And then whatever they say, you say, Imagine dragging these nuts across your face. That's objectively the best setup for that joke. Unicorn horn? The hell's that? Stop tome, stun tome, curse tome. I don't want any of those tomes. I'm not going to use any of those spells. Gold Needle, Sages of Wisdom, Saint's Spear. What the hell are these things? Winged Sword, that sounds cool. Mallet, Cross, Antidote, and Eye Drops. Whoa, a huge sword upgrade. Holy shit. That's like almost twice as good as my current sword. About time. Hell yeah. That's what the one that started with a V was. It's the dragon with 2 feet, and the arms are also the wings, right? A Wyvern, or whatever it's called. A Wyvern? That's a Wyvern, yeah. I think that's technically correct. A Wyvern stands on 2 legs, and a dragon stands on 4. I think. I'm not, like, the biggest, like, you know... I'm not a big nerd when it comes to that stuff. I don't actually know the details, but that's my understanding. I haven't gone down there, have I? Oh, I did. Okay. Did I get all the chests here? Yep. So it's gonna be that one freaking chest. I'm literally gonna be 1 chest short of a full, complete file at the end of this run. It's gonna piss me off, dude. I did keep that save. I kept the save right before I went into that dungeon. So I think after I beat the game, I can load an old save and play just long enough to get that 1 chest I missed, and then I can at least get the achievement. But it's not going to be 1 complete file, so it's still kind of annoying. I don't think they definitely I'm pretty sure they carry. So because it's a Steam achievement, right? All Steam knows is whether or not you got every chest. So as long as I get that chest in any save file, it should work. You know what? I'll just punch him. Yo, I do so much more damage now with that new sword. You don't have to play all the way through again to get the achievement. I don't believe so. I should just have to get that 1 chest I missed. Need the version where it has 4 wings and no legs. Yeah, what's that called? Dude, I do so much more damage now. That new sword was a godsend. Oh, I can get my old sword to, Oh, she already uses the same sword I was, doesn't she? Not you. Yeah, I think I was using a mithril sword. Yeah. If I end up having to have that all in a single save file, then I just won't get that achievement for a few years. I'll try to get it next time I play this game a few years from now. There's an amphitheater where it's like a giant snake with 1 set of wings, so it has no legs. An What the hell is that word supposed to be? I don't think you got that word right, whatever it's supposed to be. Or else it's a word I've never heard before. It's right, look it up. I believe you. I mean, is that the Chinese dragon? They're like Chinese dragon designs often have no legs. They just float. I don't think they have wings either most of the time though. They can just fly. Oh god, this is gonna be a confusing ass cave, isn't it? Ether, hell yeah. Ooh, scaly. Damn, they hit hard. All right, Thunder finally leveled up. We got Thunder 7, baby. Now we can start working on fire. Dude, and we're not even halfway to max. Dude, it would take so long to max that spell out. God. But we got Thunder 7. That's something. I barely got Cure to max. Honestly, I don't use Cure very much. I actually need to just start spamming Cure more. The thing is, my party, I think we have really high defenses or dodge or something. Like, I feel like we rarely take enough damage for me to be worried about it. At least, like, my main three. Like, the fourth party member, sure, but everyone else, they're so hard to kill, I just don't have to Cure that often. I think Cure is only at, like, level 5 or something. More intellect for Maria, that's what I like to see. She's turning into such a monster with magic. Damn, they hit hard. Damn, they hit really hard. I'm gonna have to start using Cure. Never mind. These guys are hitting for like over 200. Oops. Oh, now we got Cure 6. Can bro like play a singular good game on this channel? You don't like Final Fantasy 2? This game's great. And what up, Luco? Maybe you should acquire taste and enjoy good games. Good to see you, though. Did I get a new sword? What was that? Oh, it was just a long sword. This game is good. So it's only my second time ever playing Final Fantasy 2, and I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. Maybe I should draw stuffed up Phillies. That's a good idea. I've never played the NES version. I've heard it's pretty broken, but the Pixel Remaster version is fantastic. I can't really speak to any other versions. I've never played any others. Can't speak for real. Ooh, look at all them chests down there. But this version of the game is excellent. So, you know, I just won't play the NES version then. Who cares? I'll play the version that's great. And if you're a big whiny baby about the leveling system in this game, you can even like cheat it. Like there's boosts. So you can be like, I want to weapon level my weapon and magic at like 4 times speed. You can also turn it to 0, which is nuts, or half speed. What kind of psychopath would do that? But you could turn it all up, or attributes. You got the new FF7 port? I mean, I got it. I just got it for free. Wait, I didn't... Was this on by default? I didn't turn this on. Well, whatever. I don't mind a broken system. I just mind it when it's not fun to break the system in question. I'm having fun with it. Yeah, I heard the FF7, the new version's pretty broken. I'm assuming it'll be easy to fix and they'll fix all the issues, but it's kind of weird that they released it like that. Like, did they not playtest it? It's all right, not as bad as people say. So on by default, yeah, it gives you HP automatically instead of making you need to take damage. I don't mind that change. That's why I left it on if I'd been playing that way the whole time. Otherwise, you end up having to hit yourself in the face to grind up. Monsters! I find the balancing they've done for this version, if you don't mess with the settings, to be very good. I think the balance is solid. Oh, these guys are... We should use magic on them. They're tough, eh? Oh, no. We still got Guy who hits everything like a truck with his bare hands. Guy is such a beast, dude. It's almost like they had almost 50 years to rebalance it or something. Hey, but they made it great, so... I can't see what that is. Also, the way the spell system works in this is freaking awesome. Like, I understand it probably takes too long to level spells, but I would love it if they revisited this system. So the spells actually going up to, like, new tiers from you using it, rather than you just, okay, now, instead of fire, now I have Thera, instead of Thera, I now have Firaga, so it's therefore better. The idea of it, like, becoming a better spell from use, I love it. And it's really fun. Maybe it's a bit too slow. Maybe instead of 16 levels, knock it down to like 10 levels. But I think they should bring that system back. I really like it. Oh, that's what you're working on now? All right, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I have to like copy and paste it, I think. Can I just click? Oh, I can just click. Is that like a dragoon lady with giant milkers? Nice. Is it an original character, or is it like fan art of something that I'm not familiar with? They look good, though. I still like your style a lot. Knight's armor. More magic interference. I don't like that. It's Digimon. Oh, that's why I don't... Yeah, I don't really know Digimon well. But that's cool. I like them. The second is an OC. It's a commission. Okay. Maybe I'll give it to Guy. Once again, I don't really care if Guy has magic interference. Let's do that. Furion already is... Because he dodges everything, doesn't really need to be that much tankier. Flame Bow? Oh, hell yeah. Bow upgrade, baby. Even though she rarely uses it. Where bro is literally just a guy. Talking about guy? Yeah. He is literally just a guy. What are these items I keep getting? A crystal that maximizes spirit? What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Do I have to use these in battle? What the hell are these? Stone that maximizes intellect? It's an in-combat buff item. Okay. You know what? Let's let her use her bow for a bit. I'm curious how good it is now that she got a new upgraded bow. Just a little guy? Nah, guy is a big guy. That punches everything to death. He's pretty badass. Adamantoise is I kind of neat. Yeah, okay. Let's have her use magic. These guys are tough. He's fingertips to Maria. I mean, the dude has pecs the size of a mountain. He's punching Adamantoise's giant, mega powerful turtles to death with a single punch, man. With his bare hands. Look at that. One Punch Man mentioned. Well, he punches 7 times, so it's more like the consecutive normal punches, One Punch Man attack, than one big punch. But yeah, his consecutive normal punches is a very powerful attack. Dude, that fire bow does damage. And she's not even particularly good with the bow. That thing just hits hard as hell. Those enemies must be weak to fire. Ooh, they're probably not. Let's find out. Oh, never mind, they're weak as hell. I don't mind the port. I've been wanting to play FF7 in Japanese on PC for ages. There is... Wait, they added a Japanese language or something? That's cool. Yeah, I imagine they will update it. That's why I haven't been too mad about it. Plus, I still have my old version if I wanted. Like, I just got the new one for free. I don't really get why people are angry about that. It's like, dude, just play the old one if you're that mad. They didn't take the old one away. And they'll port, or they'll fix the port. At some point. That's cool they added language options. I like that. I didn't know they did that. They took it out. Yeah, so you can't buy it anymore, but why would they want 2 versions on the store? Of course they took the old one off the store. You know what? 2 versions of the same game, it'll just confuse people. I don't know. I don't have a problem at all with how they're handling it. I didn't pay 60 bucks. Yeah, I paid nothing, so whatever. Once it's fully updated, give it a couple of updates, give it like a month, and it'll probably be better than the old version ever was. It's not like the old version was this amazing port. It was always kind of shitty. Just people modded it a lot. So now I think people are mostly just mad that like mods broke with the new version. Honestly, I hope they do a new version of Final Fantasy VIII for PC because they in the remaster of Final Fantasy VIII, they made some mistakes that kind of screwed some stuff up a bit. I would love a new Final Fantasy VIII PC port that fixes some of those old issues. Not emulating anything, the older version is just a port of the PC port, yeah. Welcome back. Remind me your because I know you're shit talking Final Fantasy 2. But remind me what your favorite Final Fantasies are, because if I remember right, you do like the series, right? Like you are a fan of Final Fantasy. What is that? The remains of a dragoon. Something nearby in the ground catches your eye. Your favorite is... Hey, hell yeah, brother, me too. 9's my favorite, and you like Dragon Quest better. That's fair. I definitely prefer Final Fantasy, but I like both. I have not played every Dragon Quest, though. I've played every Final Fantasy, most of them multiple times. I've not played every Dragon Quest. I dig it, the 7 reimagined, and I've actually been enjoying it. I was playing it a bit off stream. I think it's pretty good. Although I didn't like the original 7. I tried it and I dropped it because it was just too slow paced. That game had a major pacing issue. Ambushed. I finished the first Trails game recently, went right into second chapter. I'm oh, Unilin, dude, that's one of my favorite franchises. Amazing games. Yes, amazing games. I want people to kind of shut up about 7 Reimagined. The game's all right, but people just keep screaming about it. And 7 is the only one. Same. 7's the only one that I played. I played, I think, 25 hours into the original PS1 Dragon Quest 7. And 25 hours into that game, I just unlocked the job system, or the class system. And I said, what the hell? I'm 25 hours in and I just got the class system. This game's too slow. And I dropped it right there. But yeah, the Trails series is amazing, Unilin. I 100% agree. I've played Sky first and second chapter both twice all the way through. I'm not telling you to shut up. It's more like it's a masterpiece. I mean, I understand that crowd being mad. Like, if there was a game that I loved, like, let's take Final Fantasy IX. If they remade Final Fantasy IX and cut out, like, half the content, and they're like, here you go, here's your new version, and I would consider it just, like, a butchered version of one of my favorite games, I'd be pissed, too. So I kind of get the people that do love the original. I get it. But yeah, I don't think the original is a very good game, so I prefer Reimagined. I do kind of think there may have been a better way to do it without cutting out so much content. Like, I think they probably could have kept all the content in, because I think the biggest issue with the pacing problem with the original Dragon Quest VII wasn't how much there was to do, but how slow doing everything was. I think you could have left in all the content I played that took me 25 hours my first time through it, literally speed the actual combat encounters up by like 50%, and maybe cut the encounter rate down by 50%, and I would have gotten to that point like 6 or 7 hours sooner, and I would have thought it was all paced much, much better. Like, I do think there's better ways they could have gone about it than just cutting out so much stuff. But it's still better than the original. But yeah, I haven't played every Trails game. I've played the whole Sky trilogy. I've played both of the Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. They're great. And I've played Cold Steel 1, 2, and 3. That's how far I've played through Trails so far, Unilin, and I love them. The problem with Dragon Quest VII is a very slow burn. The game's solid, it just takes a while to get going, a very long time to get going. Well, the thing is, even when it gets going, though, in the original version, it is just so incredibly slow-paced. Like, I feel like that game almost needs to be played on fast forward, because it has, like, a high encounter rate. Every encounter is slow. Like, I think every single encounter probably takes, like, an entire minute. Like, a full minute in the original release. You need to get, if you're going to have a high encounter rate, you need to get those encounters down to, like, 10 to 15 seconds. And I think that alone would largely fix the pacing of the original game. It is just too slow. I'm not gonna argue, I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, that's what turned me off to it. Oh, nice. I didn't even know you were still out there, Retro, just waiting for your time to strike. But I am way more of a Final Fantasy guy than Dragon Quest guy. I love Dragon Quest. I think it's very cool, but like Final Fantasy is my love. My literal favorite game franchise of all time. Man, these guys are tough. I like longer combats, but yeah, they have to be fewer and further between. Yeah, you gotta have one or the other. You can have longer combats, but you need them to not be a super high encounter rate, or you can have a high encounter rate, but you can get through those combats quickly. I don't think you can have high encounter rate and slow combat. That's brutal. Like, I went down the range and had enemies in 6. I don't remember 6 well enough to remember the exact part you're talking about. I'm looking forward to playing 6 again. I've only beaten 6 one time. It was a long-ass time ago. I want to say... What did I play it on? Did 6 get, like, Did 6 get, like, a Game Boy Advance release or something? I'm trying to remember which version of 6 I played. I want to say it was Game Boy Advance, but now that I'm thinking, I don't remember a Final Fantasy VI on the Game Boy. So I might be remembering wrong. It did? Okay, I think that was the one that I played through. Good so far. The only thing that made the combat so slow is it being on a CD with loading times and stuff. The SNES and earlier stuff just runs like butter. Yeah, 6 was on Game Boy Advance. Okay, I think that's the version I played. Butchered the music and everything. Maybe that's one reason that I'm not the biggest fan of 6, that I seem to like it a little less than everyone else. I still like it, but it's one of my least favorite Final Fantasies, to be honest. Fixes a lot of problems with party member identity. Yeah, and that's my biggest issue. I actually think, I know a lot of people love that it's like, there is no like clear main character in 6. I find that a weakness of 6 personally. Like, there's no character that I can like fully identify with and kind of like see the game from their perspective. I think it's really missing that. I never feel fully attached to any of the characters. It just kind of jumps from one to another, and that hurts the game for me. Jay-Z's the kind of lad who doesn't wait for Shadow. I'm vaguely familiar with the part you're talking about when you're like getting back on the airship, right? It has been a long time though. Mithril Shield. Oh, it sucks. My main problem is not just that, but you can build them in a way where they all have the same spells and stuff. They kind of play the same after a while. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I mean, Final Fantasy VII is arguably the same, and I love the Final Fantasy VII system. Play 6 in maining a party of all the choke characters. Well, the thing is, can you really like main a party in 6? Because by the end game, you have to use everyone. That was one of the issues I had with it the one time I played all the way through it. It was, I got to the end and I was like, damn, I have to use everyone, even though I've ignored like half these characters the whole game because they sucked. Now I'm stuck trying to fight this crazy last boss with them and go through part of a dungeon with all these shitty underleveled characters. They tried addressing in 7, but they should materia system's the same. Yeah, I think the materia system's awesome. I love the materia system. Love it. Okay, I've already been down there, right? You go out of your way to make different builds in 6 and 7. Six, 7. I picked up Xenoverse 2 today. I've not played Xenoverse 2. I played Xenoverse 1, like way back in the day when it came out. I never played the second. But I recently picked up some other DBZ games, so I'm not interested in Xenoverse. I recently picked up, what's that newest one? That's like Budokai Tenkaichi. It's alright. I like Materia System too. It's fun to grind for abilities. It's the same reason why I like 9 better. The 9 ability system where it's tied to gear is a very good system. It's a fun system. It's not as breakable as 7. Like 7, you can absolutely break that game wide open. And turn, like, you can like one-shot the last boss. You can literally, if you build right, you can one-shot Sephiroth. Like, so easily. Which is kind of fun. I like how you can break it so bad. Ooh, they hit hard. The second game is basically the first game again, but has a few added things. Story's the same. And the characters play significantly different from each other, yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get me to disagree, man. 9's my favorite. 9's tied for my all-time favorite video game. Yes, guys throwing them hands, level 8. Steiner is my favorite Final Fantasy character, period. He's my all-time favorite party member in all of Final Fantasy. I love Steiner. Especially getting him on a team with Vivi. Lost Odyssey reminded me of 9 because all this stuff was linked to gear. Lost Odyssey was a good game. He's the autism king of Final Fantasy. He is, I always say this, and a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but anyone that's ever seen or read Les Miserables knows what I'm talking about. Steiner is literally just Javert. He's a comedic Javert in Final Fantasy. He's hilarious. I love him. He's so obsessed with like his duty and doing the right thing. There'll never be a bigger stand for Queen Vran. Steiner is the ultimate Chad. Dude, and what's the freaking, is it Alexandria? Damn, what's the female knight? Beatrix, thank you. I was literally trying to remember her name. You know Steiner's hitting that. Freaking good for you, Steiner. Steiner literally, on top of being the best character, he gets the best girl at the end. You know he gets Beatrix. She wants that Steiner D. The big Steiner D. Equals Dominatrix equals Beatrix. God, I love Final Fantasy IX so much. Except for Steiner's ultimate weapon. That's like one massive game design fuck up in that amazing game. I hate that I never get Steiner's ultimate weapon, because if you do, it ruins the rest of the game and makes the rest of the game not fun. That sucks. I hate that. That was a mistake. But that's like the only issue I have with that entire game. The game's basically perfect. Okay, that and the last boss is also stupid. Like, everyone knows Kuja's the real last boss. That stupid last second, like, bullshit is dumb. So there's two problems. Those are the only two issues of that game. Those two issues, and then the game's perfect. Last name is Kiddo. I understood that reference. Have I been down these stairs? Aha! We made it to the other side of the freaking bridge. All right. You know what? You go back to using fire. It's better. Amarant and Dragoon Rackerl kind of just drop their plot points after they join the party. I've heard that complaint. If you hadn't called her Dragoon Rackerl, I would have remembered her name. The fact that you said that made me forget her name. She's really popular too. I think she's mostly just really popular with furries. There's like a lot of creepy fan art of her. Freya, thanks. But I think she's a pretty cool character. I like Freya. Furries triggered. But I never have her. I mean, I always have the same final party, right? Like, Zidane, Steiner, BB, Dagger is such an absolutely goated party that I don't really ever use anyone else. That's such an amazingly overpowered party, right? Why would I bother using, like, Amarant or Freya or freaking Quina? I've heard that Quina, like, you can absolutely break the game with Quina. I've heard Quina's busted if you actually put in the work of, like, getting all the blue magic spells, but I've never bothered, because why would I? Freya's pretty cool, but man, I found my BF and he doesn't remember me. Well, time to move on. Lamau, who gives a shit? She had a hard life. You know what? She had plenty of other concerns. I had to watch that a few times today to see how it came across. Died laughing. Oh, Steve? Wait, what is that referring to? I don't know what it's referring to. Yo, what up, Zara? How you doing? A new meme going around? Yes, Furion got more strength. Dude, it is hard to get his strength up. Working. Queena's is busted. You don't need to get all the blue magic, though. There's a bunch of them that do percentage-based damage, and you can cook people. That's what I've always heard. I just never bothered using Quina because she's... I don't know if it's a she. It is such, like, a weird creature that I don't want it on my team. With its weird tongue dangling out. Get the hell out of here. I don't need blue magic to cuck people. How many chests are left in here? 2 more chests in this place. Just pretty shit. Having to play Pokemon to get a new magic is kind of cringe. Weird frog monster might eat you, for real. And what's the Summoner Girl? I never used the Summoner Girl either, but I've also heard she's actually pretty good. It's just, I don't need her. I got Dagger. She's kind of just like an extra alternate Dagger in case you want another one, but I'm pretty good with the first Dagger, you know? I play Blue Mage as my main job in 11. I have never messed with Blue Mage in 11 at all. All right, one more chest, and then we're out of here. Aiko, yeah, she's solid. That's what I've heard. It's just I don't see why I would ever use her. Yeah, she's extra Dagger for sure. She gets some different spells and summons, but I feel like she's literally there because of the whole muted Dagger thing. Yeah, pretty much. So I just never use her. I feel like that game has like a built-in like expected party, right? Like I would be willing to bet that more than 75% of everyone that plays that game plays through it with Zidane, Steiner, Vivi, Dagger. And it's like the others are kind of there for future playthroughs. If you want to switch it up, you can. But like, you know, you don't need to. That's such a powerful team. I mean, Amarant's kind of like, I want to use Steiner, but I wish he was a little bit like worse and less relevant to the plot of the game. Oh, good, I have Amarant. Also, he doesn't have the ridiculously powerful Vivi connections. Freya, Steiner, Wait, you take Zidane off your party? Dude, Steel is busted in that game. You gotta have Zidane. Zidane is so good. Zidane is amazing. Even if he wasn't the MC, I would never take him off my party. But I like Thieves. I like Thieves a lot. They're fun. Stealing's good, but I like jumping. I like furry monkey boys. I mean, he's also literally the main character. Like, the story revolves around him, at least in the late game, even more than it does Princess Garnet. Like, the main villain's like his brother. Like, how you gonna not have Zidane in the party? But I'm definitely a Zidane enjoyer. He's top 3 best Final Fantasy MCs, I would say. I'm a big fan. It kind of does. I feel like he's kind of there, and a bunch of shit adjacent to him is also happening. Honestly, Vivi steals the show for like the first half of the game, but you kind of like sort of complete Vivi's character arc kind of early. Like, Vivi's arc is completed like when you're just really getting into Zidane's, I feel. Vivi's a great character. Best game ever. You don't need more than one CD. It is pretty much the best game ever. I freaking love that game. Yo, fire level 7, baby. Now we just need to get Blizzard up to 7. Wish they had more time to cook, though. I don't know. On one hand, I agree, but at the same time, like, Those would have freaking, that was the golden age of when we were getting a new Final Fantasy like every year. Now we're like praying we get one like every 3 years, you know? Hey, what up, Dry? Thanks for the lurk, dude. Like mainline, if you don't count like 7 remakes, dude, we're waiting what, 6-7 years between mainline Final Fantasies? I hate that shit. The golden age of 7, 8, 9, the PS1 era, we were getting one a year. Those were all 1 year apart. That's insane. Shut up about 6, 7. When did 15 come out, then 16? How many years were between Final Fantasies 15 and 16? Necron's called something else in Japanese, Eternal Mortality or something. Necron's retarded. I think it was more than 5 years. Wasn't Final Fantasy 15 like 2015 or something? And Final Fantasy 16 was what, 2023? Might have been like 7 or 8 years. 2016. And then when was Final Fantasy 16 out? $2023. Dude, 7 years. Literally like between 6 and 7 years. That's what I'm saying, man. We could say they needed more time to cook on 11, but it's not worth it. They need less time to cook now, is the problem. Cook less. Release your damn games so we get more of them. The best games that Final Fantasy ever made were all made in a year. 7 was like 1 year. 9 was like 1 year. 10, maybe 2 years, but it was still fast as hell. Acid file. Is that all the chests? We got all the chests, baby. Eating some pizza, baby. What are these? I already got all the chests. Are these doors just 4 traps? Let's go fall for all 4 of the traps. Oh, shit. Oh, Jay loves traps. That's right. 1 trap. I like Final Fantasy 16. I always feel like I have to reiterate. I actually think 16 is probably better than 15. I think 16 is pretty good, but we don't even have any information on 17, and you know, 16's already pushing 3 years since it came out, right? And we know nothing about the next game yet. I mean, chances the next game's going to be the next part of the 7 remake, right? And we don't even have a release date on that. Oh shit. Still haven't played 16 yet. 16's good. 16 is a very good game. Some people hate it. I'm not one of those people. I think it's very good. But it is definitely, like, you know, it's an action game. It plays more like Devil May Cry than, I love the boss fights in 16. Dude, in terms of pure spectacle, factor everything else out, and if you're just considering spectacle, 16 is like the most visually impressive game ever made. It's freaking nuts, all the shit going on. It's gorgeous. 16's fine, just way too big. Story is so simple, does not justify its length. I haven't beat it yet. I looked it up the other day. I played about 15 hours into it. And I took a break because I wanted to stream it. But I really, really enjoyed what I played a lot. Wing sword. Oh, that's should be a big upgrade for Maria, shouldn't it? Or not Maria, Layla. Hell yeah, Layla. There you go. Right in time for this thing that's probably a boss. Chimera coming. Thanks, guy. Oh, that's 4 chimeras, guy. That's not what you said. Blaze 7. That doesn't hurt that bad. Let's use Shell, though. That kind of hurts. Chimera so my. I watched the cutscene compilation and some gameplay, and man, half the cutscenes is just nothing happening, no progress, just a cutscene because we need one. On one hand, valid complaints. On the other hand, cutscenes are cool, and I like cutscenes in video games, so I ain't gonna complain about that. I think cutscenes are fun. If they're cool cutscenes. Historically, Final Fantasy cutscenes tend to be cool. Dude. The action cutscenes are cool. I wish I was playing them. I don't know, man. You actually do play a lot of absolutely awesome and wild. Like, you absolutely are playing in a lot of stuff that in any other game would be a cutscene because they're just so crazy to, like, see it. And it doesn't, you wouldn't think it would be playable, but it is. That game is really good about that, I thought. Oh, these chimeras are little bitches. They're not tough at all. Keep Layla alive, I guess. Punch that Chimera in the face, guy. 670 damage, guy. Such a mega Chad. That was it? The light spring is awash with a soft light? Okay, so I probably will have to come back, won't I? I doubt I have whatever I need here. Pendant? No. Ain't no way they made 16 Shiva and thought, yeah, this is a family-friendly character. No one's ever gonna goon for this one. You know, there's a proud history of gooning to Shiva, okay? Don't act like that's anything new. I was like a 8-year-old kid playing Final Fantasy VII, okay? I summoned Shiva more often than I needed to. I don't like short hair Shiva from 5, I think. I never play. I don't think I've ever summoned Shiva in 5. I haven't played. I've never beat 5. This keeps coming up. It's like the only mainline Final Fantasy I've never beaten. Well, except 16, but that's the newest one, right? And the 7 remix because I've been waiting until it's completed. Oh, I can just teleport out of here, can't I? We don't have to walk out. Let's go beat 5. I'll get there. It won't take long. I'm getting through these older ones pretty quick. We already beat 1, and we're a pretty good chunk of the way through 2 now. Plus 3, the next one is my favorite of the 2Ds. I love 3. I ain't skipping that shit. Final Fantasy 3 is so good. Underrated. Five is 3, but better. That's what everyone says. And every time I play 5, I get bored and quit. And every time I play 3, I go, damn, 3 is so good. So I do not agree. I think 5 is 3, but worse. I think 5 is 3 downgraded. 5 is not 3, but better. That's why we mute YouTube. Hey, Unilin's a Chad, dude. Dude, Luco, you should follow Unilin on YouTube. He plays like SMT games and shit. You would like his streams. We seek your aid in destroying the Empire, our common foe. Will you help us? Yeah, Unilin streams are great. The Empire's poison already courses through my veins, but I will not escape the fate that befell my brood. But I have the pendant. Tell me about wyverns. I have one last request to make of you. Take this egg to the cavern north of here and submerge it. Okay, we gotta go back to the bottom. Submerge it in the life spring. It is the last remaining wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in a life spring soon, it will wither and die. Deal. So I was complaining about the original NES version of Dragon Quest being too long. They were using that as a point in favor of the remake. Wait, the original Dragon Quest 1? Is the remake even... The remake's not even any shorter than the original for the DQ1. Is it? I think it's actually longer. Tell me you never played DQ1 without saying you never played DQ1. The egg, the last of the wyverns. Take it to the life spring. I beg you. From what I've played, I think it's a good remake, but I like the HD 2D remakes a lot. I think they've been really good. Yeah, the original Dragon Quest 1's not long. I've played that one. I played and a port of the original Dragon Quest 2. I've never played the original Dragon Quest 3. The HD 2D was the first version of Dragon Quest 3 I ever played through all the way. But I played the original 1 and 2. Let's use a cottage. Yeah, I don't think... Maybe you grind... maybe I grinded a tiny bit at the beginning of Dragon Quest 1, but I would say... Once you're into it much at all, you don't really grind. Maybe a little at the beginning. How much money do I have? Oh, we're rich. But yeah, that does sound very much like that dude's a liar that never played the original. I don't think anyone that played it would ever say it's a long game. What is that game, like a 7 or 8 hour game? It's like short as hell. I beat the game at 21, and that's because I got lost and didn't deliver the princess back like I was supposed to. I've always wanted to... You can beat that game like while holding the princess, right? And don't you get like technically a slightly different ending or something like that? I've never done it, but I heard there's like a neat little Easter egg like that. I don't know. I really like Dragon Quest 1. I think it holds up. I think that's a fun game. Ugh. You know what? Should I have him use fire for a while? Nah, just punch stuff. You can beat the game while holding the princess. The last boss just acknowledges she's there, but the ending doesn't change. Oh, bummer. I think it's the bottom right one is the one I wanted. That's still cool that they have him acknowledge it. Ah, okay, magic hears them. I thought it might. The ending couldn't happen on NES because of space constraints. Yeah. Finally, Furion's strength went up. Dude, his strength goes up so slow.
Loans.
Loans. Our item isn't worth going back to the castle all the way from the other side of the continent. Oh yeah, because that takes so long in that game with a tiny little world map. That takes like 5 minutes to go back. It's not like it's far. It's like 5 minutes round trip, not even 5 minutes one way. Yeah, you don't have zoom or anything on that one. Yeah, because the map's tiny. You can run across that whole map so fast. I don't know about that with the crazy through the roof. It has a high encounter rate. It's going to take a while, especially after the dungeon you go out of after. I mean, you're not wrong there. It does have a high encounter rate. And no, like, auto battle speed up mode like I'm using for every fight in this game. Man, Furion's agility, dude. Bros were literally creating a genre. Quality of life wasn't even in their minds. It was just life at that. I mean, well, the quality of life in that game is off the charts because what was it being in comparison to like Wizardry or Ultima? The quality of life is extremely high. They absolutely did consider quality of life, just not, you know, to what we think of as quality of life today. Compared to Wizardry, Dragon Quest is like the most user-friendly game you'll ever see in your life. Was it up? Was it that one? Oh god, I hope I'm going the right way. Honestly, I've tried to play the first Wizardry like 5 times. That game always kicks my ass and makes me quit. You'll have to take that L, Wizardry fans. I think Unilin's one of those Wizardry fans. I bought the recent graphical remake of Wizardry 1. It's really cool. The way it plays is really good. It's just, the game is so freaking hard and brutal, man. I'm not man enough for Wizardry. I'll play my baby game, my baby Final Fantasy games compared to Wizardry. Baby Goo Goo Gaga SMT. I don't agree SMT are baby games. Maybe Persona. Mainline SMT, some of those are pretty damn hard, man. Parts of 4 got pretty hard, but I think so far I'd probably say that I found A Strange Journey the hardest. Persona is SMT now. I will say that the thing with 4's difficulty is it's really front-loaded. 4 starts out super hard, and then by the end, it's not that bad. Strange Journey kept getting harder. The end boss of Strange Journey is one of the hardest final bosses I've ever fought. I mean, in the, not the original final boss, but the final boss in the, Redux or whatever version, that was, like, the hardest SMT boss I've ever fought. That thing was insane. SMT 4 gets pretty hard at the beginning. Yeah, the beginning of 4 was very hard. The opening, like, 5-6 hours. After that, it's not so bad. Great game. I need to play Apocalypse soon. You just get way too many apps and resources in that game by the end. Oh, I went the right way, thank God. I was a little nervous that I'd gone the wrong way. I got all the chests already, right? I did. I think it was the 3rd door? It was the 3rd or the 4th door. Third. Strange Journey's friggin' crazy by the end, man. That last boss was nuts. Wyvern Egg. Also, the game was a masterpiece. Almost my favorite SMT. I think I still just slightly prefer Nocturne, but it's really close. I loved Strange Journey. The Wyvern Egg sinks gently to the bottom of the spring. That's it? Alright. Mem Aleph, yeah. Huge Filker's bigger bald spot, perfect woman for real. Absolutely. What we're all looking for. Bald woman with giant breasts. Did I ever check this door? Yeah. Yo, what up, Z? Alright, we're done here. Teleport me out. Tier 7. Playing Rivals? You know, I never played Rivals, but I'm not really into comic book stuff. The Unilin. His name is... Yeah, you'll like his channel when he streams. The Unilin. Like that. Plays a lot of like old dungeon crawlers and stuff. Like he played all the Bard's Tale games. Luco's been here, man. You should pay more attention. Luco's been chilling for a while. The last living wyvern is dead, but the egg you placed in the spring remains. Someday it will hatch, and the wyvern will spread its great wings and soar through the sky for the rebels. The wyverns can't thank you for what you've done, so allow me to do so in their place. We are grateful. Remember when Luca used to hang out? True. He doesn't do that much these days. Do you have a working PC and stuff again now, Luco? Are you no longer going to be disappeared? Are you going to be around? So do I just head back to mainland now? I don't have a PC yet, thanks to OpenAI. Oh, for real, dude. It's so freaking annoying. No one can afford new PCs because of OpenAI. RAM's like tripled in price. Everything's too expensive and hard to get. Paul is very, very on the side of big tech pro AI, so you're not going to get him agreeing with you here. He'll just run defense for him. I really need to get back to simply steal some RAM from a data center. I need to get back to working on my Protect and Blink and shit. He loves his AI waifu girlfriends, Gooner chatbots. Accurate. Just download more RAM. Three AI windows open right now, burning 6 million tokens this week. How much did that cost? Or do you have one of those things where you don't pay by the token? Isn't that shit insanely expensive? Probably like 150 bucks in for February. Been $197,000 in February on AI tokens for work. Glad they're saving money by hiring fewer developers. All those developers, they were paying $200,000 per month. Just generate like 10. Yeah, that was always the problem the world was having. Not enough code. We need more poorer quality code, damn it. That'll fix all of our issues. We need to fuck this code up with AI so bad that no one can maintain it 3 years from now. That is part of how they're going to continue to justify it, though. That's like $2 million a year. Honestly, way better returns on speed of development for a business that has $500 million in the bank. Part of how they're going to justify continuing to force the entire world to bend to the will of the AI bros is all the code's going to be so fucked up because it was built on AI 2 years from now that they're going to say correctly, no human being can maintain this code because it's such a tangled web of fucking shit, god-awful code that we don't even know how it works anymore. Only AI can maintain it. So we need to double down our investments on AI or everything will break. Guarantee you that's where they're going to go with it. Give it 2 years. Need more code, no one understands it, or knows how to modify it or fix bugs, and also you can't copyright it. Yeah. And that's why we need more AI to maintain the horrible code that the world's run on. What's happened to the princess? All she does is laugh when I talk to her. I never had to maintain code written by junior engineers. Yeah. Yep, I'm sure that was exactly the same thing, because all code was written by dumb junior engineers that couldn't refactor properly. I caught the princess eating a rat, honest. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. The princess has shut herself away in her bedroom if you won't see anyone. I should go stay at the inn. Ain't no one who's a professional developer that actually thinks it's harder to read and maintain AI code. You are 100% wrong there, and you're either delusional or lying. I may not be a professional developer, but I follow a lot of people who are, and literally none of them agree with you on that. That has been the biggest complaint of, I mean, dude, why do you think that every like open source project is now locking it down to this, say no more AI commits, no more AI issues, because it's literally making our job impossible. AI is literally making maintaining all of these open source projects impossible, to the point that they have to cut out AI. I'll bet you do not follow professional developers. Is the Primogen a professional developer? I think he is. I follow him closely. I watch almost everything he posts. I would consider him a significantly better source than you, that's been at a higher level in more large professional projects than you. Princess of Favor has been very strange lately. Perhaps she's trying to cope with the king's death, but still. Open source is different. You could just go ask an AI to make me a cool feature and submit to a project. That's not the same. Firion, there's something I would like to discuss with you. Where's the real princess, you scumbag? We'll be waiting outside. I follow Primogen, he's legit, but more big projects than me. He dipped out to do Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, after being at like a high level at like Netflix for quite a while. Come to me, Firion. Bitch, you were eating rats. What kind of STDs you got? Your Highness. Why are you just standing there? I don't enjoy being teased. Here's my argument. AI Kringo can't have no PC. Migo Wunga Bunga. Is that comparable to high level at Facebook and Amazon? Because I was a staff engineer, bitch. No, I don't think so. I would think that most people, you know, would consider Netflix more interesting and more technologically demanding, I would imagine. Yeah. Now you're mine, Firion. What have you done with the princess? Oh no! Not so fast, you scurvy snake. That is the scurvy snake right there. Lamia Queen. Whoa, a new track! I haven't heard this song yet. Don't die too fast. Let me get all my spells out first. Ooh. I have a massive snake with some scurvy sprinkled on just for her. Damage! Died so fast! We're too strong! I want some of these fights to go longer. Layla, just how much of that did you see? Enough to know you shouldn't be letting your guard down around fetching young ladies, I'd say. We're real, princess. I've terrible news. We just heard a tournament is being held in Palamecia, and Princess Hilda is the prize. Wow. We have to join this tournament and win Princess Hilda. I'm coming with you. I want to help you rescue Hilda. Don't worry, I know just how you feel, Captain. Me and me boys will manage your army. I run a tight ship, no need to fret over us. Yeah, let's make this random pirate in charge of the army. Alright, we got Gordon back. I kind of like Layla more, but whatever. We'll take Gordon. We still have that, he's back to a regular. Where's the old spear I gave you? You had a... Oh, it's here. Alright, I thought that they deleted my trident. I'd have been kind of mad about it. Here, you can have a better shield, too. Might as well give him lots of good shit. There you go, Gordon. You're all decked out. Hey, what up, Jeremiah? We're gonna go save Princess Hilda from the tournament now. Wherever that is. Nice. Sounds like the Emperor himself will attend the tournament. This could be our... Oh, is this where we're gonna have a first fight with the Emperor? Off to face the enemy on their own turf, eh? Try not to get yourself killed. I may have talked more than my share of rubbish with you kids, but I've always liked you. Hilda, like Final Fantasy IX? Yup. This game ripped off Final Fantasy IX, dude. There's a prison beneath the Colosseum where they're having the tournament. I bet the princess is held there. They're giving away our princess as some kind of prize? I can't stand it. Where am I going again? What's the place called? Someone tell me the name again. Palamecia, far to the south of Kashuan. The monsters living in the Palamecian desert is going to be very tough. You're still gonna remake... I mean, I think they are remaking 9, right? I don't know why it's taking so long, but like... the amount of rumors, I just don't think you get that many rumors from like reliable people if it's not something that is being actively worked on. I think a Final Fantasy IX remake is coming. Might just be in development hell. Maybe they made it super, super woke, and then like people kind of turned against woke in the last couple of years, and they're like, oh fuck. And they need to like rework it so it's not quite so gay. And a Netflix special, yeah. The last rumor turned out to be a Dissidia thing. South in the desert. Is that down here? Down here somewhere, maybe? Maybe? I have no idea. Let's explore this area a little bit. Is there a desert down here? I don't see a desert. I don't think this is it. These guys are gonna be strong as... Oh no, they're gonna turn me to stone. Yeah, there she went. Yeah, there he went. Garnet kisses Beatrix in the remake and goes, I don't need money from a man, but I want it. Something like that. I bet I need a Suna for stone, don't I? Oh, shit. Is it Basuna? Or am I just not good enough at Esuna to actually... Oh, we're fucked. Look, they're just not attacking Furion for some reason. It's gotta be Esuna, right? Not Basuna. They're not even attacking Furion. I'll try Basuna. Miss again. Hey, we all got turned to stone. Good thing I saved. I friggin' hate cockatrices. Sure. That line from an AI song called 10 Drunk Cigarettes? I do not know that. Where's this desert? Esuna level 6 in battle. Oh, I can't cure stone until Esuna's level 6? Damn, it's only level 5. I don't have it at 6 yet. Maybe I should start spamming Esuna and Basuna. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to spam Basuna for a while and force that up. And maybe we'll have you spam Blink. And we'll let Gordon just help kill shit. Is it over there on the right somewhere? Hey, Gordon's spear went up. And more spirit for Furion. So I'm not totally clear what spirit does. I think maybe it makes, like, cure for more? Not really sure. I don't know what other spell it would make a difference on other than cure. Is desert over here? Affects white magic. Yeah, but, like, in what way, right? Because, like, Esuna, what Esuna cures is dependent purely on the level of the spell, right? So, like, Spirit shouldn't affect that. Even think, oh, like, Protect and Shell will do more, huh? Okay. Okay. I sent it to you? Maybe there's a desert over here somewhere. Wait, I have a big map. Oh, that looks like a big-ass desert. So it could be this desert, or am I right there? That's probably what it is. It's probably that area. Oh, the song. It also affects chance of success of Esuna Basuna. Ah, okay. All right, let's go up here. We've been wasting magic on purpose to work on these spells, so. Let's go stay at an inn before we hit this place up. Yes, Basuna level 4 now? Can I take the airship? Ah, I can't. So, like, Guy doesn't have very much spirit, so Blink on him is probably not making that big of a difference, even though I have it up to, like, Blink 5 or 6. 5 right now. I need to get some sleep. All right, man. Hey, it was good to see you again. Thanks for chilling. Shit yourselves. Thanks. All right, let's go. Attack the Empire on their own turf. Probably could have just walked from there, but I think I'm gonna park my boat down here. Should keep spamming Basuna. Spam something else now. Basuna is level only 4. Level 4 is kind of low. It probably won't help. I need to get that higher if I want to actually do anything in battle. Right down here. Looks like a good spot. Ambushed by Gigantoad. More strength for Furion. Hell yeah. Alright, here's Desert. They said it was full of strong monsters. Antlions. Ooh, ice. Highly effective. I bet Blizzard's almost level 7. I bet we're getting close. We already got Thunder and Fire at 7. I wonder if it's down or up. Let's go down. Land Ray. I wonder if Basuna, now that I raise it a level, can cure that. Let's find out. Is Basuna good enough for Paralyze? Nope. Still not high enough for Paralyze. Damn it. Oh, shit. It's paralyzing everyone. Stop! You're gonna kill Gordon. Now I'm paralyzed. This is brutal. Yay! Our best damage dealer is up. Or not. That didn't do much. There he went. What level is my Basuna? Well, I only just got it to 4. I need to keep spamming it and use it way more. Hey, Blizzard hit 7. Perfect. And Furion got more MP. Very nice. Alright. All of my main spells are up to 7 now. All of my main black magic spells, I mean. I feel like Blizzard, though, should be good in the desert, right? Maybe I'll keep her using Blizzard for now. You keep spamming Basuna. Keep spamming Blizzard. You just punch shit. Supposed to be in this desert somewhere, they said, right? That paralysis is annoying, for real. I'm working on raising Basuna, but it ain't there yet. Hey, Gordon's spear went up. Maria got more health and magic defense. Nice, nice. Am I too far south? I feel like I should have seen the Empire by now. It must be further up in the desert. Hey, Basuna's up to 5 now. Maybe at 5 it can cure paralysis. That would be nice. Alright, back north. It's over here. Anything? Damn, I want to test if Basuna can cure that paralysis, but I don't want any of them to die. I got a cure. Oh, it went away anyway. Damn, Maria, more intellect, baby. Damn it. They're going hard after Gordon, and leave Gordon alone. Hey! I can cure paralysis now! Hell yeah! It works! So I need to get like, I want to keep working on Protect though. And Shell. Damn it. The guy they paralyze is always the one that can cure paralysis. Aha! Dude, I love watching Maria's intellect go up. She's such a beast with the black magic. I'm gonna head back to town again. Dude, I gotta pee. All right, Protect level 6. That should be getting up to where it actually is pretty relevant in a tough fight. And you get Shell up to 6 as well. Oh man, the magic system is so fun in this. Ugh. This is like one of the few Final Fantasies where I actually kind of enjoy grinding. Because I like watching my spells go up. Feels good. Although that black magic raising on Maria has slowed. Earlier, she was gaining MP so fast. That's definitely slowed down a lot. Why don't you get some kind of soft cap where it slows it down? Seeing and feeling the actual growth gradually, yeah, it feels great. Look at that. All those level 7s. Blizzard's getting close to level 8 already, and then we'll start working on Thunder. I think 8 for all of my, like, bread and butter black magic spells is the goal. Has to do with the percentage of your total you spend in battle. Ah, okay. She'll basically just keep using those until I get like Flare, and I'll probably try to spam Flare a ton. Alright, Esuna and Basuna both to 5. Shell's close to 6, Protect is at 6. I might be satisfied with Shell and Protect at 6. I might stop spamming those constantly. I feel like that, with a good, decent spirit, should be good for the whole game. To do something, to not be worthless. I don't know, maybe I do want to get him in 1 level higher. I'm not sure. I definitely want to keep raising Cure and Esuna and Basuna. And Guy just punches things. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here for the day. Sadly, I got my 12-hour shift starting tonight, so I won't be able to stream for the next couple days, but we'll be back on Monday with more Final Fantasy II. Alright, sorry to bail when you kind of just got here, Jeremiah, but I got stuff to do. I'm 2 12-hour shifts in a row on Friday night and Saturday night, so I kind of have to start getting ready for that. See you, Zara. See you, Unilin. I'll probably see you tomorrow morning, Unilin, if you're streaming. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you Monday.